The lighthouse within, a meditative story weaving the 12 cranial nerves with the 12 disciples. Night draped the sea of self in velvet silence. At the center of that sea floated the living ark, a slender vessel shaped like a human head. 12 deckhands stood ready, each at a tiny station running from prow to stern. Their captain, the Christ-light, raised a lantern that pulsed like a heartbeat, then spoke, "Steer this ark through the waters of experience. Every sense you serve, every signal you send, helps the whole body awaken. Trust the post I have given you and listen for one another." Peter at the prow, the scent watcher Peter, leaned over the rail where sea mist rose. His nose caught faint fragrances. Danger, dinner, distant rain. First warnings and first welcomes reach me, he mused, passing whispers aft before words even formed. John in the crow's nest, the seer of light high on the mast. John trained twin spyglasses upon the dawn. Rays touched prism lenses, flooding decks with insight. In the beginning was light, I relay it, he called, mapping constellations onto the captain's charts. James, the thunder helmsman, mover of gaze, hand on the optic wheel. James swung the great search lamps left, right, up, down, swift as lightning. Where the captain points, I focus, he shouted, carving tunnels of clarity through fog. Andrew, keeper of angles, the humble pulley bellowed James. Andrew adjusted a single oblique rope so the lamps could dip just so, revealing creatures in the deep. Few noticed his quiet craft, but James could not steer true without him. Philip, master of touch and bread, the face of hospitality in mid-deck. Philip served hardtack and hope, feeling every vibration in the hull. Are you hungry? Come and see, he said, feeding sailors with both grain and grounded counsel. Nathanael, the outlook breaker of narrow vision, sat starboard. Nathanael pulled a lever that swung one lamp outward, widening horizon. Once a skeptic, he now delighted in opening sight lines. Behold greater vistas than Nazareth. Thomas, the truth mask revealer of countenance. Thomas manned the rig that raised or softened the ark's great figurehead. Joy, sorrow, he displayed them all, insisting, unless I show what's real upon the face, how shall the world believe our course? Matthew on the balance bridge, keeper of rhythm and echo, bellow deck gears hummed. Matthew tuned them so waves, wind, and heartbeat fell into accord. He logged every bell and echo, crafting a gospel of balance between law and love. James, the quiet taster of depth near the galley's shadows. James, the less stirred stews, adding spices only the aft tongue could know. His flavors worked slowly, sinking into marrow, unnoticed, yet indispensable. Jude, the wanderer, captain of calm currents with lines stretching from wheel to engine and all the way to the ark's belly. Jude soothed pumps and pistons. One gentle adjustment and the entire vessel sighed in unison, heart rate easing into trust. Simon, the zeal rig turner of headwinds, muscles braced. Simon hauled twin ropes that lifted the mast and swiveled the helm when sudden squalls arrived. His zeal stabilized posture. Storms met squared shoulders. The vacant post hung of Shoise at the stern stood an empty station once held by Judas. A bronze plaque reads, "Speech creates or betrays." Into that vacancy stepped Matthias the redeemed, vowing to wield the tongue for blessing. The captain nodded. When words align with love, the whole ark sings. The passage at together, the 12 deckhands synchronized, smell alerting sight, sight guiding motion, motion feeding feeling, feeling settling heart. The Christ light glowed brighter until mast and keel became transparent. Sea and stars flowed through the ark like breath, and the sailors realized they were one nervous system, a living disciplehood inside every voyager. The captain whispered, "Pilot your own ark likewise. Sense, speak, and serve as these 12. Then the sea of self will open into boundless kingdom waters." And with that, the vessel sailed on, each nerve disciple keeping watch, each learner on shore invited to climb aboard and steer the story onward.